Hello again. So we are here with Mauricio Barros, a co-founder and a CCO of the Deploy. This is another exhibitor company that you can find today at the Tech Job Fair Portugal in the booth sections. We encourage all the participants to be and to pay them a visit to learn more about what they do. Mauricio, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good as well, thanks. So, guys, I would like to give you the little bit of introduction about him first.
Yeah.
So, he is having 20 year of experience in designer entrepreneur at Deploy, a recruitment and outsourcing platform specialist in UX and UI designers. He leads a team from Brazil and Portugal towards the brand culture and product goals through the strategic design and content. Um, so now the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ravashi. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here. When I heard about the event, I was very excited about it. And then here we are together. Okay, so as Urvashi said, my name is Mao, and I'm here to present to you what we do and what we expect from the market in the perspective of a UX designer. Okay, so we are, as she said, the first recruitment and outsourcing platform specialized in UX UI designers. Okay, so this is our main point of differentiation between other recruitment companies, which is our focus is only and specifically in UX and UI designers. And all their under the UX umbrella, there are a lot of other names that people use inside the UX. Okay, but for all that kinds of professionals, we are specialists in recruitment. Okay, so we hire mostly people. We help companies to hire fast, to hire at lower costs, and to hire with perfect fit for each opportunity. Okay, we know that every company has a different scenario, has a different culture, and for that we understand the position, we understand the opening, we understand the people that wants to hire, and we search and recruit the right people for the right opportunity. Okay, so for the designers, for the UX/UI designers, we also help them increase their professional value in order to take the next career step. Okay, so we are not just a automatic matching platform. We actually talk to people. We have a very special human touch that people speak of, and we are very proud of it. And we actually help people to make the decision to see if the opening is the vacancy is really what they are looking for, and also if the company is actually looking for that kind of person. Okay, so even with technology, we can take our focus is to make recruitment as human as possible. Okay, so in every scenario, in every situation, in every hiring, we talk humanly, personally to people, not in person because of the pandemic, but we would have if we could, but now we are mostly in virtual sessions, of course, but still we are very pleasured to announce to you that we have this human touch. Okay, so I want to speak a little about the user experience scenario and the digital transformation that we are facing in the whole world. Okay, so first of all, UX holds a very big part in the global digital transformation. Okay, especially because after the pandemic. Okay, so you guys have noticed that digital companies have grown last year from last year to this year, increasingly high high standards because of that. Okay, so the digital transformation has been boosted by the pandemic, and we are facing a very good time for us, for our market and for UX designers and for companies to hire. Okay, so as I was saying, UX is a pillar, okay, to create products that people will use and people will love. Without the UX mindset, companies struggle to create products that people use. Okay, so if you guys know, we all know that we have less than 1 minute after we download an app, for example. If the app isn't what we are expecting, or if we have a bad experience, which we call user experience, people leave your product, people leave your app. So that's why it's very important, and it has to be a pillar to every product, especially today in the digital transformation, in this future that we are living in, for every product. Okay, so it's about how people interact with products of any kind, regarding user needs, which is what people are looking for, and business goals, which is what companies are looking for. Okay, so this balance, that's where UX lies. Okay, so the process of UX includes research, discovering, prototyping, testing, and finally deploying, and it never stops. Okay, so when the company has a design team, this kind of this sequence, this process, which we call UX process, it never stops. It goes on and on, because every day, every month, every year, people change. The opinions change, the ideas change, the market change. So in order to companies to stay competitive in this market, they need to please the users. Okay, so that's why it's a never-ending circle, which is the UX. Okay, so that's why companies have been investing highly in UX, because UX can anticipate a lot of problems in the company's problems. Okay, so I want to talk with you guys a little more about the impact that UX brings to the market. Okay, so when a product has a good user experience, we face and I quote, lower cost and customer acquisition, which means that as much people pay to bring users, if the users doesn't like your product, they will leave. So there's money lost. Okay. Besides that, we also like to mention that there are lower support costs. Okay, because when a product is designed before it's launched, is well designed, it's user centered. Um, there are a lot of situations, a lot of problems, even a lot of bugs that the dev teams have to face that could have been foreseen by the UX team. So that's why there are a lot of steps before launching the product, and instead of delivering the product completely for the dev team. So other point is to increase the customer retention. Okay, so which means that if the user likes the experience in the product, he will stay, he will buy from you, he will want to hear more from you. Okay, so but if the user has a bad experience, he's not coming back, he's leaving and he's not coming back. So you guys will have to spend a little more to bring him back, and when he comes back for the first time, he's going to come more skeptical. Okay, so it's going to be more difficult to retain the user. Okay, so other aspect of the UX importance in the market is to increase market share. Okay, which means that if users are using and loving your product, they are going to talk about it, they are going to um, say to their network how your product is good for them, has been good for them. Okay, so in order to the user to say that, you have to invest in UX. And the last one is a better relation with the brand culture. Okay, which means that companies have been struggling to touch the user's heart with their culture, such as Nike does, such as Apple does. You see, so that there is a bond between the brand and the people. And if the UX is not good, this bond is could be at risk, in jeopardy. Okay, so the momentum of the UX world, of the UX design in the world is only in Europe we have more than 60,000 openings today in LinkedIn. Okay, we're talking about only Europe. I'm not talking about the whole world. Okay, so there's a lot of opportunities for professionals in that sector, in our sector, in our area. Okay, so and about salaries in across 107 countries, there are salaries hitting 110,000 a year. Okay, so it's a very expressive number, and as you guys can see, companies are investing heavily in UX because they are noticing the importance of UX. Okay, so but who are the UX designers? Most of all, who are these people? Where are these people? Okay, so you can find these people, especially on LinkedIn. Okay, so we see now that the UX designers are between the top 5 professional searches in LinkedIn. Okay, so this is definitely a high demand. Companies are hiring. Companies are trying to reach these guys, these people, and deploy comes between these two to make this bond between the company that wants to hire and the professional that wants to be hired. Okay. So the UX designers, we love to say that we are thrilled to say that that UX designers are passionate professionals. Okay, they love what they do, and as they love what they do, they deliver good results. Okay, so they are passionate professionals with a user-centered mindset. Okay, so they will come to your business, they will come to your company, and they will treat the user like he's the boss. Okay, like he has all the tools to make the decisions to stay or to leave your product. Okay. Uh, and one point that I have to mention, guys, is that UX designers, they are not just creative people or visual designers, as most companies still think. Okay, UX designers go deep into the business level. They are not only in the surface. They are not only thinking about the visuals and the icons and the illustrations and the photo editing and even the copywriting. Okay, UX designers go to the business level, and as they go to the business level, they help products and companies to thrive. That's why they are in so high demand in LinkedIn. One of the reasons mostly that they are in so high demand in LinkedIn. Okay, so they are a necessity for every company today. They are a necessity, especially those that have a digital product. Okay, guys, it's important to mention that UX is not only for digital products. UX is how people interact with products, the way you open the door, the way you turn on the television, the way you switch channels, the way you drive your car. The UX is everywhere, but specifically for our business, we are talking about digital products, which means we are talking about platforms and websites and apps, and those kind of products. Okay, so under the UX umbrella, as I was saying, there are several disciplines that UX designers can perform. Okay, I'll give you guys some examples. Okay, so there are UX designers, there are UI designers, which are the designers that think about the user interface, what people see. There are visual designers that think about the depth of how people interact with the visuals they are providing. Okay, there are the product designers that think the design as a product as a whole, not only the visual surface, and especially not only the functional surface. They can think across all boundaries of the design, especially thinking about your product. Okay, other one is a service designer, which is the guy that thinks about how people will interact with your product. They assist, they help, they think about how people is using, how people are not using, why they are not using, and how to make people use your product in the right way. Okay. Another one is a UX writer, which is the guy that it's not about just writing. It's not about only copywriting. It's about writing the right way to so your product can convert to the objective that you have. For example, if you guys go to an e-commerce page right now, you can see that in determined website, you can see the conversion button, which we call CTA, a call to action button. You can see that some buttons says buy, other buttons say buy now. Other buttons, sorry, say buy now with a discount. So this is an example that how the UX writer thinks in order to this button to convert to the business objectives of your company. Okay, and so on and so forth. There are a lot more designations for what the UX designer can do. Okay, so finally, we are here. Where are they, and how can we help you? How can we help hire? How can deploy help you get hired? Okay, so as I said in the beginning of this speech, we are the first recruitment platform specialized in UX UI designers, and that is why me and my associates Carlos and Fernando, we have background experience in the digital world. We have experience in business and in the design industry and tech industry. So our experience is combined. The result is a platform that was, as we are also designers, our platform is designed for designers. Okay, so that's why we love what we do, and we are specialized in UX. So we don't do recruitment of any other kind of professions. Okay, so in our daily basis, we find, we recruit, and we outsource UX UI designers. Okay. So besides the openings that we offer and that we provide by our platform, we also provide for UX designers and UI designers and all the specialization that I've just mentioned. We provide you guys with articles, with videos, with podcasts, with mentorship, with a lot of very important tips in social media. So if you guys look us up at Instagram and YouTube, you can find a lot of specific content for you, for UX UI designers, so you can learn how to behave, how to find the next opportunity for you, how to behave in an interview, how to build your portfolio. Okay, and one of our products is to mentor you, to help you have the next step of your career. Okay, so I invite you all to create a profile right now at deploy.me, and you will see that the platform helps you to create, to to be able to manage a profile that sells you as the right professional for the company and the opening that you are looking for. Okay, so this is it, guys. I'll see you at the booth. Me and my associate Fernando are waiting for you guys there. Okay, I am happy to solve all your doubts in every way, even if you are a company or a person looking for the next job in your career. I'd like to thank you. Thank for the Tech Jobs Fair, guys. Your Vashi, thank you again for inviting me and for hosting me. And I'll see you in the booth. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mao, for your time. We do have a couple of questions. Would you be able
Okay.
to up
Yeah,
for
yeah,
taking
please.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question, I'm going to read it out for you, is from Diego. Hello, Mao.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering about a little thing. Nowadays, it's no more front or a back end. I was
Mm-hmm.
contracted for to a front end position. However, they want me to assemble APIs on the back end. What are you thinking about this? Is it a problem?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a very good question, Diego. In my opinion, okay, as you as you requested my opinion, I think that companies are struggling to have clear what people do in their jobs. Okay, this is a very common mistake companies made, which is to hire someone to perform a specific task, and once this person starts working, this person ends up performing other tasks. Okay, so unfortunately it happens, but for me it shows that companies are they doesn't have so much of a maturity in design and in development. Okay, so when people are building a job description, they struggle to build it, so they struggle to ask for the right person to do the job that they need. Okay, so for that we help companies to build their opening description, so this doesn't happen, so this don't happen. Okay, so they hire the right person to do the right job.
Cool. Thank you so much. The next question is from Rui. I'm a senior IT business functional analyst looking for a position. Well, that's not a
Hmm.
question here. But yes, if you are looking for a position, I mean, just you can apply, and there are a lot of
Yeah,
other companies as well. You can just look for, visit them to a booth and just share your experience and stuff.
yeah.
Um, Another question from Marcha is how to attract the best
Hmm.
talent people? Which kind of benefits or conditions are more attractive for them to apply for the job opportunities?
Yeah, okay, that's a very nice question, Marta. Thank you. In my opinion, Marta, there are two things that UX and UI designers are after. Okay, the first thing is that the company has a strong culture. People want to feel they belong to a place where they have a voice and they can make a difference. Okay, and secondly, people are after uh, helping to develop the products. Okay, people are after the opportunity to be heard and to bring solutions to the company's problems. Okay, so mostly I think companies should invest more in company in culture, to attract the right talent, and also to, after the talent is already attracted, they still have to reinforce the culture so people won't leave. Because the market is is in a heat, and people don't stay more than 2 years in the same position. Okay, so companies mostly have to open their eyes, not only to attract people but to retain the right people.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
We have another question. So say
Okay.
I'm a designer. How can I join your community and what are the benefits?
Wow. Okay. Thank you. To join our community, it's very easy. Firstly, you can create a profile in our platform. It's a very seamless experience for you, as we are UX designers. I hope you like the experience of creating your profile. Okay, you can go to deploy double E. Okay, deploy.me, and then there you can create a profile. And after that, our people will reach you and talk to you and hear from you what you're after, and then help you go to the next step of your career.
Cool. Thank you so much. The last question is that are you planning to expand to the other countries in the future?
Yeah, surely. We are in Portugal. We are from Brazil, and we've been in Portugal doing business in Portugal for the last 2 years only. Okay, we are very baby company yet, but it's growing fast, and our plans are very great, are very big to reach for the other countries.
Cool. Well,
That's for
all the
sure.
best for this.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, with that, I think we end the session here. Thank you so much for your time and also to everyone who has the patience to listen to us. I hope you have
Yeah.
a great tips to take away from this wonderful session and hope to see you again soon. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Hope to see you guys. I'll see you guys in the
Bye.
booth. Bye bye.